So finally we get a flashback of Kaido, and it's not his flashback, but King's. To our surprise, they were both experimented on. Do you think this is how Vegapunk was able to copy Kaido's Devil Fruit? And we'll start with Sebastian.
Yes, 100%. And it was on Punk Hazard. So, like, if there was ever a time that he was going to do it, it was going to be then. You get me? Like, he was getting experimented on, and he was able to create this almost perfectly equal dragon that's just pink for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Vegapunk's favorite color. I don't know. But that's definitely when he was getting, like, when he was able to try to utilize that. I just really did like that flashback between the two of them. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if it's one of your next couple questions or not. Kaido gave me Roger vibes, bro. It did. It did, man. I where did that spark in his eyes go? He was so happy. And now he's like mildly depressed and suicidal. And like his hopes and dreams are like not there anymore. He wants to just end everything and fight. Like, what happened to you, bro? I need more. I need more Kaido. And I mean, maybe King too, but I need more Kaido flashback.
Youthful vigor, bro.
Yeah, man. He looked like a I don't want to say Luffy, but he had that Luffy kind of vibe.
Yeah. What about you, Lionel? What do you think?
Yeah, I actually did get Roger vibes too. And we were talking about it, like, it kind of also reminds us of when Luffy and Zolo met, because, like, Luffy saved Zolo from being, like, killed. Kaido just saved King from, like, being a lab rat possibly for the rest of his life. Maybe, we don't know. But, like, I did like that flashback a lot too. And you said, like, King's talk about, can Kaido really change something? And Kaido, like, that spark's like, I'm the only one who can. He really believed that he's the only one that could make big things change in the world, in the One Piece world. And like you said, that big change, like him changing the world now, it's like, I'm drunk, I want to start the biggest world in the, like, biggest One Piece world of all time. And like now, and like he's crying over Whitebeard dying and why can't it be me and stuff. So it's just like...
Kaido's like a real life example of the Straw Hats if everything went wrong 20 years in the future or 40 years in the future or whatever it is. He's a real life example of that. Like, this is what he was, and then this is what he is now because it didn't go right. That Oda draws in the SPSs, he is that. It's kind of crazy.
What about you, Law?
Similar with them, like the getting Gold Roger vibes with that. Like you said, the youthful vigor. He seems like a different character, more like I'm not gonna say Kaido just sits back and Wano unless his people do work, but he seemed like he was out there more in the front lines, just like how we see most of the supernovas are. They're like they kind of start like all the rookies kind of start off like that. Ace, they go after the world.
Yeah,
they fight whoever that comes in their way. Yonkos, it doesn't matter. The top, it doesn't matter. They go after it. But I'm trying to answer that one question though. But do you guys believe that this is the last time that Kaido got captured? Because remember, he got captured and tortured. Remember?
Yo, can you drop a DJ Clue bomb?
Pretty much the last time that's happened to him. Do you think this was the last of it, and then he just kept going on conquering as the dragon, or did he end up in situations like this again? Because this could be the time that Vegapunk did it, or because it was a lot of times he got captured or or tortured. Where does this fall in the lines of those times? Was this the end of it all, or was this the start, or in the middle?
Yeah.
So pretty much,
I think the narration box says he's been captured by pirates, and I think it said Yonko as well. I don't know if the Yonko system was in place at that point, and Big Mom herself was like, ain't nobody killing that thing. Yeah. So she's probably had him hemmed up at some point, and like...
Oh, we know.
Come on. But I don't know if you have this on the question tab, but do y'all think... Because this restructured my... Joy Boy.
We're gonna get into that, bro.
All right.
Relax. So I'll finish this question off. I do think this is how Vegapunk got his ability. I think Kaido had his ability then too, as well. He probably had it when he was on Rox's ship. I do think that King may hate Queen and don't mess with Queen because Queen experiments on people, and he doesn't mess with that part of him.
Memories.
Yeah, I love the fact that we, saw a young Kaido. He didn't have like a mustache as well.
He had a little baby stubble.
Yeah, and like the way you guys say that he gave you like Roger vibes. Like ever since we saw Garp give the explanation to Luffy about the Yonko system and who the Yonkos are, and then he mentioned Shanks was a Yonko, we always saw his silhouette look like Roger. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I always thought of it as Roger's Mario, Kaido's Wario.
Wow. Honestly, that might be spot on.
Man.
Yo,
That's
but
too funny.
but to be honest, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I hate this chapter because it shows how awful and dry Wano has been in a way. Because Kaido is like such a bland character. It's like made people thirsty for like any type of flashback that may include him, and it's like I saw somebody like on TikTok who had like 10K and like followers, and he was just like, "Yo, this is about to be the best backstory in One Piece ever." And I was just, I just saw it, and I was looking at this, and I was like, "Bro, how you got 10K in followers, bro?" Because, like, Kaido barely said anything. Like, realistically speaking, like, he barely said anything to King of substance, except, like, what we've probably heard from other characters who have Conqueror's hockey. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the person to change the world in some way. You know what I'm saying? Or get what they want ultimately. And I was just like, I hate how easily entertained people can be sometimes. Like, I get it. Like, you like this character, but, like, you truly don't like this character. Like, how many times have we heard Kaido speak? How many times has he been on panel? How many times has he's been fighting? And it's like, people are now trying to dissect these little one-line sentences and trying to make him more interesting than he is. And I think that, I don't know, I don't mess with that, bro. Like, this chapter had me all in my, like, damn, this is a whole miss. But to go further into that, I'm just glad to know that also this dude King is not relative to, like, Magellan. Because they both have the same, like, collar. So we all thought that he was part of, like, Impel Down's, like, power system or something. But he's not.
Yeah.
It turns out that's not true.
It's just a fashion statement, man.
Yeah, it's a fashion statement. All right. So